Hey, this is me back again on Rome Total War, and this time I am in command of the Julii Roman army. And as you can see, I have 3 units of urban cohorts right at the front, followed by 3 units of archer auxilia, and 1 unit of general's bodyguard for cavalry. And this is a small money game, 5,000 denarii. So there are quite a few less units and in my opinion more strategy. So I'm just setting up my units here. I'm trying to figure out really the best way. I'm assuming he's going to have probably quite a few archers or at the very least peltists. So I'm going to arrange my units in loose formation for now and see what happens. My archer auxilia I will leave in tight formation simply because they will be way out of range of anything they have. They have actually amazing range on them, so I'm just gonna set up my archer auxilia right behind the urban cohorts, set the urban cohorts on fire at will, and put my general's bodyguard right at the back. And now I'm just waiting for my opponent to start, and then we'll get this battle underway. The general's bodyguard is upgraded to silver, I believe. The urban cohorts have actually no upgrades, and the archer auxilia have an attack upgrade. So let's just take a look at his army here for a second. 3 units of pikemen, looks like a unit of Cretan archers, unit of heavy peltists, and a unit of Greek cavalry right at the back. So he's moving up right now with this pikeman. I'm just kind of staying still here, waiting to see what he's doing. Setting my archers to go after his Cretan archers as soon as possible. And his Greek cavalry is walking out there, right on the left side of your screen. And I'm not sure what he's doing, but right now I'm looking at him with my general's bodyguard. So we'll see what he tries to do there. I'm moving up my units and my archer auxilia to get in range, and it appears they're in range right now, so they're actually going to start firing. They have amazing range on them, and as you can see right now, his Cretan archers are just dropping like flies. They are just getting absolutely destroyed. They're not even in range yet, and they're getting hammered by arrows. So if I can take out enough of them early, that would make this battle a lot easier. And on his side, those aren't pikemen, those are in fact Spartan hoplites. Some of actually the most feared units in the game when upgraded. Doesn't look like they have too many upgrades for right now, but they're definitely a fearsome opponent considering I only have urban cohorts. My general's bodyguard is now moving out to engage that unit of Greek cavalry so it doesn't try to run into the side of my infantry. And my archer auxilia are still firing on the Cretan archers. They just put on fire right there to try and rout the rest of them, and that was successful. Cretan archers have routed, and now the heavy peltists are hammering the side of my army, so I will put my archer auxilia on the task. And wow, that unit routed pretty fast under that arrow fire. So I moved one of my units just because I thought they'd still be there, but I'm going to keep them there for a second to see if they come back. His pikemen, I correct myself again, Spartan hoplites are still moving forward, and it appears they are coming to engage my infantry. And my general's bodyguard is still chasing that cavalry out there, so we'll see how that fight ends up. But the Spartan hoplites are now under fire from my archer auxilia. So they're not taking too much damage because they're usually pretty good from the front, but these Pila from my urban cohort should do some damage. And you see I arrange my urban cohorts into longer lines because their pikes on the front will rip through these guys, so if I have a longer line it will delay them more and they won't be able to kill as many at one time. So hopefully that works out, and my archer auxilia are still hammering them. Just mainly for distraction effect to kind of pressure them a little bit. So now they're fully engaged. The second unit hasn't engaged yet, but the first one has. And his heavy peltists appear to be coming in and joining the battle, so I'll send my other urban cohorts out there. and the hoplites are still hesitating to really advance too far into my line here, and the heavy peltists are getting absolutely destroyed by my urban cohorts right now. So he doesn't even appear to be watching that flank. I'm not sure why he thought heavy peltists would hold off my urban cohorts. So I'm going to be able to get kind of a flanking position on him here. He's getting pelted right now by my spears from my urban cohorts. Look at that, they're dropping. And now they charge. So that long line is a sustained charge and is able to push them back. And now I've got Pila coming in from the back on those ones, so they are dropping. And although I'm losing a few units, I'm able to flank that unit, the second unit as well. So now I am hitting that first unit from both sides and flanking the second unit. And you see my cavalry right up there at the top of the screen. They have successfully routed that Greek cavalry, and now they're coming back. And that first unit of Spartan hoplites has now routed. So he doesn't even see that cavalry. He's too busy trying to successfully defend his infantry at the front here. And this looks to be a rout from his second line as well. They are under a hail of arrows and Pila, and they are getting destroyed. And look at that cavalry coming in at the back and hammers the back of those Spartan hoplites. And this is pretty much it for him right now. His general just died, and that's pretty much the end of the battle. All his units are pretty much going to lose spirit and rout at this point. There's that one unit still fighting, but the rest have pretty much routed. So this should be over in a matter of seconds, especially with the arrow and Pila fire coming in on them. And that unit has now routed, so this is just a matter of mopping up and chasing the rest of those Spartans out. I'm not taking any chances with this unit. I'm killing it to the last one, and he's still fighting in there. And I just want to make sure they don't try to regroup and get me, so I'm going to send my other cavalry after the other Spartan hoplites to keep them running. And that's pretty much it for this battle. I've got this one kind of in the books at this point. His Spartan hoplites really worried me actually at the beginning, because those are some pretty tough units, but I was able to first of all overcome the cavalry and then eventually overcome his entire army. So I hope you enjoyed watching this second video, Rome Total War. I got a few more videos on my computer already. I just need to make commentaries for them, so there will be more to come. And check out the game if you haven't already. It's a really good real-time strategy game. A lot of strategy involved, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.